Are you absolutely furious with how your team is performing? Or are you riding the crest of an unexpected wave of pure, unadulterated joy? Because tonight, we're diving headfirst into the emotional roller coaster that is professional sports, where every goal, every trade rumor, and every last-minute save can send us from the depths of despair to the pinnacle of elation. Welcome to the Sports Pulse, your ultimate destination for the most electrifying insights and the rawest takes on the games we live and breathe. All right, let's kick things off with a deep dive into the heart of hockey, specifically the ever-churning rumor mill surrounding our beloved Montreal Canadiens. Now, I've heard the whispers, you've heard the whispers, and even the esteemed Jeff Merritt has thrown fuel on the fire, suggesting the Canadiens are in the conversation regarding the Steven Stamkos rumors. Stamkos, can you imagine? The sheer thought of a player of his caliber, a bona fide superstar, potentially donning a Habs jersey. It's enough to make any fan's heart skip a beat. The offensive firepower, the leadership, the sheer gravitas he brings to the ice. It's undeniably a tantalizing prospect. But let's pump the brakes for just a second, shall we? While the fantasy of Stamkos in blue, blanc, et rouge is certainly a delightful daydream, I'm going to throw a slightly different name into the ring for serious consideration: Ryan O'Reilly. Now, hear me out. While Stamkos is a pure goal-scoring machine, O'Reilly offers a more complete package, especially for a team like the Canadiens that still find its identity and desperately needs a strong, two-way presence down the middle. His face-off prowess, his defensive responsibility, his veteran leadership. These are the attributes that truly transform a team, not just add a flashy name. He's a proven winner, a Stanley Cup champion, and his ability to elevate the play of those around him is precisely what the Habs need to solidify their core. So, while the Stamkos dream is fun, the O'Reilly reality might just be the smarter, more impactful move for the long haul. It's about building a foundation, not just adding a marquee name, and O'Reilly fits that blueprint perfectly. What do you think? Is it the flashy goal scorer or the gritty, all-around leader that truly moves the needle for this team? And speaking of bolstering the roster, the Canadiens' desperate need for reinforcements at center is no secret. It's a gaping hole that needs to be filled. And lo and behold, a left-handed center has popped up on the waiver wire: John Beecher. Now, for a team struggling with depth down the middle, a player like Beecher could certainly pique some interest. He's young, he's got potential, and he could offer some much-needed relief. However, and this is a big however, the waiver wire priority list is a cruel mistress. With so many teams ahead of the Canadiens, the chances of them actually landing Beecher are, frankly, slim to none. It's a frustrating reality for teams in a rebuild, constantly looking for those hidden gems, only to be outmaneuvered by teams higher up the pecking order. It highlights the constant struggle for teams like the Habs to find immediate solutions without sacrificing future assets. It's a tough pill to swallow, knowing a potential piece of the puzzle is out there, but likely out of reach. The waiver wire is a lottery, and sometimes you just don't have the winning ticket. Now, let's talk about the game itself, because Monday night against the Columbus Blue Jackets was a classic example of the Canadiens' Jekyll and Hyde routine. They staggered out of the gate, looking a bit lost, a bit discombobulated, and you could almost feel the collective groan from the fan base. But then something magical happened. More late-game heroics. And who else but Lane Hutson to salvage a point? This kid, I tell you, is an absolute revelation. He continues to be a dominant force, not just in transition, but in the offensive zone as well. His vision, his puck handling, his ability to create something out of nothing. It's truly a joy to watch. And speaking of exciting developments, head coach Martin St. Louis, ever the Tinkerer, ran some new lines against the Blue Jackets, including a young guns combination that featured Juraj Slafkovsky playing alongside Oliver Kapanen and Ivan Demidov. And what a combination it was. Kapanen scored the opening goal, showcasing his offensive instincts, and Slafkovsky, with his gargantuan frame, put his body to great use, creating space and chaos in front of the net, which directly led to Lane Hutson tying the game in those dying minutes of the third period. There's no official stat for screens, but maybe there should be, because Slafkovsky's presence in front of the net was absolutely instrumental. This is the kind of dynamic, youthful energy that gets you excited about the future of this team. It's not just about the points. It's about the chemistry, the potential, and the sheer audacity of these young players making an impact when it matters most. It gives you a glimpse into what this team could become, and honestly, it's a beautiful sight to behold. Shifting gears now to Garden State, where the New Jersey Devils received the kind of injury update that can truly lift a team's spirits. After what felt like an eternity, a trio of injured Devils stepped onto the ice this morning at the RWJ Barnabas Health Practice Facility. This isn't just about getting bodies back. It's about the psychological boost, the renewed sense of hope that comes with seeing key players return to the fold. Injuries can derail a season, they can crush momentum, and they can test the resolve of even the strongest locker rooms. So, to see these players back on the ice, even if it's just for practice, is a massive shot in the arm for the Devils. It signals that the cavalry is coming, and that the team's fortunes might be about to turn. It's a testament to their resilience and the dedication of their medical staff, and it's precisely the kind of news that can reignite a playoff push. The road to recovery is long, but this is a crucial first step, and one that will undoubtedly inject a fresh wave of optimism into the entire organization. And if you're like me, someone who absolutely adores a high-scoring back-and-forth hockey game, then Monday night's clash between the Florida Panthers and the Vancouver Canucks was an absolute feast for the eyes. Oh! The off-ice officials certainly earned their pay that night, with these two teams combining for a staggering 13 goals in Florida's exhilarating 8-5 victory. This wasn't just a game, it was a fireworks display on ice. Every time you thought one team had the momentum, the other would answer back with a flurry of offense. It was a masterclass in offensive hockey, showcasing incredible skill, blistering shots, and some truly spectacular saves that, despite the high score, still managed to impress. It's the kind of game that reminds you why we love hockey. The speed, the skill, the relentless pursuit of the net, and the sheer unpredictability of it all. When teams decide to throw caution to the wind and just go for it, the result is often pure, unadulterated entertainment. And Monday night, the Panthers and Canucks delivered that in spades. What a game! Finally, let's step out of the rink and into the octagon, because the men's UFC pound-for-pound rankings are out, and they are, as always, the cream of the crop when it comes to MMA Top 10 lists. This isn't just a list. It's a definitive rundown of the very best fighters on planet Earth today. These are the gladiators who best mix raw power, blinding speed, incredible athleticism, and unparalleled fight IQ into an absolutely destructive cage-fighting force. We're talking about athletes who have honed their craft to perfection, who possess the mental fortitude to withstand immense pressure, and who can execute complex strategies in the heat of battle. Every fighter on this list has earned their spot through sheer dominance, through overcoming adversity, and through consistently proving themselves against the toughest competition in the world. It's a testament to their dedication, their discipline, and their unwavering will to be the absolute best. These rankings aren't just about who's winning. They're about who's truly transcending the sport, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in mixed martial arts. It's a fascinating look at the pinnacle of human combat, and it always sparks incredible debate among fans and experts alike. Who do you think is truly the best of the best right now? And that, my friends, brings us to the end of another electrifying edition of the Sports Pulse. I hope you've enjoyed our deep dive into the world of sports, from the ice to the octagon. We love bringing you these insights, and we absolutely thrive on your engagement. So, if you enjoyed what you heard tonight, please do us a huge favor. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe bell, and most importantly, drop a comment below. Let us know your thoughts on the Stamkos rumors, the Habs' young guns, the Devils' injury updates, or who you think truly deserves the top spot in the UFC pound-for-pound rankings. Your opinions fuel our passion, and we can't wait to hear what you have to say. Until next time, keep that sports pulse beating strong.